Hello, today we're looking at Hashaton, which is a list sent to me by one of my awesome donators, Red Hawk. Thank you so much. The list is modified, but didn't have all the cards available, and I wanted to make it a little bit more in my flavour. So the idea with Hashaton is you get a card out that helps you loot. So just draw and then discard. That's the first hoop. You then discard one of these huge things, Winnower, Velgavoth, Griselbrand, pretty awesome. You then pay 3 mana to create a copy of it. Immortalized, eternalized, however you want to put it. Then they have that on the battlefield, earliest turn 3, turn 4, pretty awesome. So it is definitely like a reanimated shell. We do have a copy of Reanimating here. So the rest of the deck basically serves the idea that you want to be drawing and discarding. So we have Kaito and Kaito, who are really good at just drawing, discarding, and working their way to an ultimate. That's really nice. Cards like Faithful Mending, Rona, Malcolm, Jace, Kitzer, and Ledger Shredder that let you continuously draw and discard. You want to have very low curve cards to do this because it's 3 mana to then turn the creature online from the graveyard. So you have to keep that in mind. It's difficult to combine this with another effect that's quite expensive. So it's nice to have abilities that just say draw or discard a card. Psychic Frog's pretty good as well. You can just discard a card to put a counter on it. This is probably one of the best synergy pieces. So yeah, anything that draws, discards, anything that's massive and you want to destroy your opponent with, huge things. And then yeah, combined with Hashaton, it is a lot of hoops. It's a lot harder to do than I initially realised because it's basically a combo deck, essentially. But along the way, hopefully, you'll be surviving, doing some fun things, creating some big monsters. Well, they're 4/4s. Let's see if I can get lucky today. So once again, thank you, Red Hawk, for being an awesome donator and person. And if you want to get your own deck, check out the description below where you can get your own custom video. So in theory, this is a decent hand, because we've got Jace, Griselbrand, Hashaton. But we don't have double blue. So playing Jace is going to be a bit slow, I think. But we'll give it a go. Jury is going to get very aggressive very quickly. Are they going to start with the Kellen? Okay, so we need some kill spells already. Let's get some ramp out. We desperately need another blue source for Jace. If we can get Griselbrand out naturally, that's going to be really awesome, but I really doubt that's going to be the case here. I definitely feel as though counters these days in decks that want to do their own thing, it's tricky unless the spell directly protects Hashaton. Because I want to be proactive, so trying to save time for some of those tricks is difficult. It's tricky. We can't do everything we want to do. I think we're just going to pass the turn, because they're going to have so much removal. It's a tricky one. We need a board wipe, really. Especially with Strict Serenade, because we're gonna give them a creature. Stalactite Stalker. Just counter that. To remove as well. Croxer. Kill Jury, I think. I just don't want Jury to get bigger and start kicking my ass. This is a tricky one. They've got so much value now. Croxer in the graveyard is just Very punishing. I know we want to have stuff in our graveyard, but damn. Maybe we just don't even play Jace. Yeah, play him. I feel like we're going to lose this game anyway.
I'm sorry for the secrets, but they're necessary.
Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, fine. Okay, we've got the reanimate here. So basically, if we can keep reanimate, we might have a chance. If not, it's going to be tough. Diabolic Intent. They're going to get rid of a creature to get any card. Fuels the fires for Croxer. But then they could just kill it with anything, right? So is it better to just draw discard with Jace, pay 3 with Hashaton? Fury is going to kill Hashaton. Or is it going to kill the Jace? Or a bit of both. Okay.
I'll endure what I must.
Well, it certainly looks like we're going to just reanimate Griselbrand. We're going to lose 8, though. Ugh, that's horrendous. Hashaton.
Don't ruin my plans.
Let's do that. So, reanimate Griselbrand down to 11. I don't think we activate him just yet, because otherwise we're going to be down to 4. I don't really want that to happen. If they have a kill spell, we are just so screwed. God damn it. Gonna give the jury. So we got a very good blocker. Very good blocker. My turn. Well, let's activate this. We're gonna have to get very lucky. Ooh, Malcolm. So you definitely want to attack with Griselbrand. If we can get Hashaton out. Wow, we literally just won the game. We didn't even have to do anything. We didn't even have to attack with Griselbrand. That is actually pretty crazy, the power of this guy. I mean, that we had 3. We would have gained 7 to 10. We could have killed one of their guys, I suppose. Wow. I didn't expect to just win there. That's crazy. All right, so once again, we have the ramp, the loot, and the reanimation target. So there's a lot of hoops in this deck. As I said, you just have to really pray for them to come out. I really hate lands that come in and say, choose a colour. I'd rather just have both colours. So many dual lands now just let you have both colours. So, unless you're running more than 2 colours, I think it's not useful. Really. And if you're running 1 colour, it's not useful either. Do we want to get the ramp out, or do we want to get Hashaton? I think it's pointless to get Hashaton out first. I think it's almost always more useful to ramp and get some other things out first. Void Render is going to be used for Nico, I think. though. They're going to have any number of counter spells and stuff. Let's go for the Kitzer. They might choose to counter this. No? Okay, Psychic Frog. Nice. Okay, so we've got 2 discard cards. Which means all we need now is the 5th land, and we can do some funny things. Entity Tracker, whenever enchantment comes in, draw a card. It's powerful. Ooh. That's unhindered. That just draws as many as you want. Oh. That is very strong. Kill that immediately. Copies. Become copies. Return it to the battlefield. I know it's... This feels kind of scary, but I... Okay. Let's just kill Nico. Yeah. I kind of just want to get them out of the way. That seems scary, right? It's a flicker deck. I do want to get lands. Come on, give me a land. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Feeling a bit better about that now. The fact they just replaced this with 2 cards is crazy. And it's got flash. Blimey, there's green cards that do this, but not with flash on top. Nightclub Bouncer, so they're going to return something and make it cost 2 more. So ideally, they can't really stop us because we've got 2 abilities that do the same thing, right? I think they should give us Psychic Frog because Psychic Frog gives us actual card advantage. Cost 2 more. It is annoying. They've got mana open, so it does make me think maybe we just go for Sarah Paragon first, rather than let our commander just get countered. For 1 blue, which is definitely not what I want to do. We'll set up the field a little bit. Also, next turn, if Sarah Paragon's on the field and we get Hashaton countered, we can just play it. We're also getting to a point where we can just hard drop Valgavoth. Oh, for God's sake. This will make all our stuff cost 2 more. Pretty irritating. Ugh. Making all of our stuff cost more. Yeah, that is pretty aggressive, this card. +2 each time is horrific. Endilian Clique. Oh, my God. I've only ever seen me use this. That's such a shame. We were going to have some crazy fun times with Valgavoth there. They're going to do it again. Jesus. I'm kind of lucky that we have Kitzer, though, because it does mean we can kind of get rid of expensive cards. But they're just going to absolutely disrupt our hand here. That's just really mean, making everything cost +2. Oh, jeez. So obnoxious. I don't know what it is about flicker decks, but they are bloody obnoxious, aren't they? They just take so much time to do everything, and then... And then they're just repeating the value over and over again. It's very, very difficult to kind of get around. But I think they are scared of us because they've tapped out and they keep disrupting everything, so they have to be. They're not going to do anything. Feed the swarm is nice. Let's get rid of that. I think we stop this from happening over and over again. That is BS. Let's play this. I think we get rid of Psychic Frog now. That's just a bit too... We might as well tap. They'd need to double block. 10, 15. And we can still use the ability as well. Okay. This nightclub bouncer has done a hell of a lot already. All these shards. Sack draw. Attack in for 3. Okay. I'm not trading that. That would be an awful trade. Supreme Verdict. That's very tempting. Nothing in my hand I really want to get rid of. Let's just attack. Ooh, mana drain. I think we are going to board wipe. Down to 10. It's made a lot easier by the fact we have Sarah Paragon. Yeah, let's just leave the mana up here. I want to stop them establishing cards. So they're just going to draw stuff on their turn, apparently. Ironcrag, really not bothered about that. Azure Beastbinder. No abilities. That's kind of annoying. They've got mana up again, which is very irritating. We'll see if they have counter magic. Memory lapse. Okay. Like, do we even care about that? I'm just going to swing in for 2. Down to 8. These shards are pretty irritating. They're giving them some good value. Even though the commander that played them is now dead. Scry 1 then draw is very strong. Okay. Are we just going to win the game with Guardian Idol? I wonder. Let me counter that. Or try to. Got 2 mana up again for another bloody counter spell, maybe. I honestly hate playing hard control decks. I think most people do. It's just soul crushing, isn't it? It really is, because everything is so the same patterns emerge every single time. I'd love to resolve this. We actually get to resolve it. Okay. It's tempting to go for a land there, but let's see what they've got. Even a 6 mana Sarah Paragon's pretty good. Gonna go for Nico again. Every time I play this, it feels like we're getting a bit of a break. Let's surveil here. We don't want to land on top, do we? That's not very effective. Okay, lots of stuff. Let's go for Hashaton. Kind of hoping they might want to counter that for some reason, but... Exile non-legendary control shards, you become copies of it. Okay. Down to 5. So this could be very scary. If they play something big. Exile target non-legendary creature control. Shards become copies of it. Okay, so now we want to kill Nico in response. I don't want them to get copies of Null Drifter. Interesting. I'm going to counter that. That is annoying. So they're going to get 3 4/4s. Oh. So we lose, don't we? Oh no, we don't lose. We can gain 2 here. But if they do, it's got Annihilator as well. Jesus Christ. But we do. Even if they counter this, we can still gain 2 from flashback, right? That's interesting. But she don't die. That's very interesting, actually. Because that's maybe thrown a spanner in the works now. Annihilator is pretty brutal, though. Jeez. That's crazy. That is a really insane synergy. Just to make their random shards into Annihilator 1 things using Evoke. So that's 12, 13, 14. So we have to block. So we only take 10. We go to 2. But if we hadn't done this, we would have died. So they've got 4 mana. They get to 4. So they have a board wipe now. We're very, very sad. That is such a cheeky play as well. They're going to return that to... Oh, it flickered it. And then now they got another blocker. Another bloody blocker. Okay, that is annoying. I'm not really sure how we can come back from this. We can't. So the only way to do this is to just attack with everything and then use Kitzer on the attack. That's such a shame. They had that extra bloody removal spell there. Yeah. Unless this is some 1 mana removal spell. Another thing, honestly, some people just have absolutely everything, don't they? Yeah, that's such a piss take. Yeah, oh well. They literally had everything. Counter, disruption, flicker. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, they've won that one. Very cheeky. Very cheeky within the annihilator there. Okay, so we have the synergy pieces we need. Little bit of removal. Big creatures. And some looting. Okay, so now we just have to get everything out and do everything at once. Gitrog monster does hit really hard. And it ramps ridiculously hard as well. So you have to be aware of that. Do the legendary thing where we do our fetch before the opponent's fetch. I think we just go for the try. Let's just be modest. Get all the colours we need first, and then start doing funny things. So with the current amount of mana, we do need 5. Elvish Mystic. Right, let's just ignore that for now. I know it can feel quite bad because we have the removal, but kind of want to save this removal. Got some bloody removal himself. Christ, mate. Wrath of God. Okay, that is actually very good. Do they play any creature next turn? We're just going to wipe it with the Wrath of God. Spelunking. I feel like the Faithful Mending is going to be too slow here. Ooh, okay. Tezzeret. We'll discard Velgavoth. We're not going to be able to play or everything we want to. Let's see if they just reanimated our Velgavoth. That's absolute BS. They are on 10 though, to be fair. That's so crazy they did that. Cool. Screw you. Screw you for doing that.
Did you know that you can help my channel by watching another one of my videos? Go ahead, you know you want to.